Welcome. We are Moneycopilot LLC. Join us as we share our roadmap to help people along on their journey to better financial health. Your wallet will thank you. It's time for part 7 of our 7-part Building Wealth Through Home and Rental Property Ownership Quickie series. Let's talk about doing a full cash purchase and then refinancing later. What if you are one of the lucky ones that happen to get a primary residence when the value of that residence was low, and you waited long enough for the value of that residence to become high? I mean, seriously high. In that kind of situation, you may be able to actually get enough cash out of that residence to be able to then buy a whole other house fully in cash. That is a great situation to be in. When you're going to do that, though, you got to keep in mind a lot of the other options or things that we talked about in the previous part of this series when it comes to the types of insurance that you need to keep, the expenses that you need to be able to take care of. But the beauty of that approach, when you have enough cash to be able to buy a property in full, is that, one, you will be able to have leverage in the negotiating, right? If you're able to do things with cash, you can move faster than doing it with a mortgage company. The additional thing is that when it comes to paying taxes, that is really your responsibility. You're not having to depend on the mortgage company to do anything with that. And you don't have a monthly payment to make while you're having a tenant in there, at least not in the beginning. But the added benefit of taking that approach is that if you then want to go and take money out of that rental property in terms of the equity that you just built, you can do a mortgage on that rental property and get some of that money back to then go on to the next one. Some of the people who do professional rental property acquisitions and management, they will use that approach in order to be able to essentially make their money make money for them. It's a simple process, but many of us are not familiar because a lot of us don't have that capability to have enough cash to put that thing in place. But with that said, it also means that you don't get some of the protections that a mortgage company can provide to you. For example, there's been a whole lot of squatting going on. And one of the things that happens with squatters is that they will take advantage of the fact that if you own the house outright, you may not be keeping tabs on it, especially the deed. And they'll go file something in the county and the county will record it, and all of a sudden you've lost the deed to your home and somebody's coming to foreclose on you or to kick you out. It's just all sorts of weird stuff going on. But when you have a mortgage on the property, the deed is actually much more monitored by the mortgage company, right? So they want to protect their interests, and they're going to be looking out for things like that and trying to make sure that they get, number one, notified about any changes to the deed, and then that gives them the ability to contact you or at least contact the county people or the city people to be able to say, this is not right. We didn't get contacted about whatever change that this is, right? So it's important that you kind of weigh and balance those factors when you're considering buying a house outright. But it is a fast way to make something happen. Great deal overall because you can get discounts as a result, and you can still get your money back out later through a refinance if you so choose, or if you're trying to then expand. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.